Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? It's your boy Flex here, coming with you. Actually, not a live commentary, but actually pre-recorded. Because I actually did get live, not live, I'm sorry, Sony Vegas Pro, and I can actually record now and edit videos. So from now here on out, my videos are gonna be 10 times better. All right, so what you're seeing here is a Detroit Hardpoint. Um, I think it was a 3v4. It went to a 3v4 and we still won, and I was pretty happy because we were facing some pretty good kids, but I guess they weren't that good because obviously 3v4. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about Formal's video. I don't know if you guys know Optic Formal. He's a pro Call of Duty and Halo player. He did make a video about, I think, about 3 days ago, saying what he thought teammates or what teams like, what they what you need to be a aspiring team, I guess you could say, like a pro team to make it in the big leagues. And I just wanted to go over what I think he said was right, and I don't really disagree with anything he said because mostly everything what he said was true. But I was gonna add my opinions because I'm not gonna say word from what he said. All right, so what I think a team, the number one important like aspect a team should have is just team chemistry. Because when it comes down to it, don't have team chem if you do not have that friendship or that bond between your teammates. You are not gonna do good. And my one example, probably my best example, and probably only my only example, is when I went to UMG Orlando with three complete strangers that I met at the door, and we placed terribly. I think we placed top 90, and that's probably one of my worst placings that I've ever gotten out of the two lands I've been in. But probably my last time I'm ever gonna place that low because I don't know. That's just a terrible thing to say or have on like a resume trying to join a new team. But team chem is probably one of the most important things because you just knowing that you have your teammate to get that kill or like off rotation, like you can trust your teammate in the hill. You can leave him with 10 seconds left, and you know your teammate can get that hill time. It's like really key because it allows you to do other stuff during the map that kind of gives you that extra push, if that makes sense. Um, I'm not really gonna go in because I mean team chem, that's pretty much a general thing. I mean that's a lot. You can talk about a lot of things like that, like how you could like you spend time after the game, I guess, like in outside and inside the booth or inside the stations. Um, Team vibes, like you always wanna. It's like I don't know how to explain it. Like actually I do. It's just really hard. Like you wanna know your teammate outside and in the game, if that makes sense. I think it does. And it's just if you don't know your teammate, then it's like you're just playing just to play. I guess you're playing just for stats, and I mean that's not cool at all because you know you want to win and you can't win with one man. So that's my whole thing about team chem. I mean, team chem is really important, and yeah. The second thing, which I think is most important for a team to have going into LAN or going into a tournament, is practice, 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 practice. I can't really stress that enough because don't practice, you're not gonna win maps. Um, Team Chem, it mushes in with that because I mean, if you don't practice as a team, you're not gonna get better. You're not gonna reach your goals of becoming pro or competing with the pro teams. What my team usually does is we get on around 5 or 4 p.m. after school. We have done our homework, or we went to the gym or whatever we have to do. We do all our stuff. We scribble from 5 or 6 or whenever. Maybe we get lucky and get on like at 3 or something, and we play till like 12 or 1 o'clock. It's just because it's scrimming for those 7 6 hours. It does make a difference. Sometimes we won't have a scrim for about an hour or two because there's not many teams scrimming because since season one's playoffs are coming, the regionals just happened or whatever. I wasn't keeping track, and UMG hasn't announced, which is really annoying because us AMs look forward to attending UMG events. we really have nothing to practice for. I mean, practicing 8 hours a day for AMs, it's honestly just pointless if we don't know if there's an event or something. The only thing we could actually hope for was practicing for the qualifier for regionals and then to go to champs. But you know, half of us, like me, being under 18, I'm 17, so it's just kind of demoralizing trying to like practicing for nothing because you don't know what's next. I mean, I guess if you were practicing for like MLG or Anaheim, but that's I don't know. That I think that's in the summer. But I mean, I'm not gonna pay. I live in Florida, and I've already done that once. I paid to Anaheim, and I mean, I got top 24. But I mean, that's besides the point. But what I'm trying to get at is, if you don't practice with your team, you're not gonna do anything. That's just the moral. I mean, that's another thing. It's a general topic. You can go into depth with that one too. It's just if if you don't know your rotations, if you don't get the rotation kills, because I think one of the biggest things playing like hardpoint is rotation kills. Um, Biggest thing in SND is going to be like pushing as a team, and that actually falls into team chem too, because you want to know what your teammates are doing, and you can trust your teammates doing this one thing. Um, Practice is actually I guess action, like you're actually doing it, and you're actually like going through what you guys planned. That's another thing. Um, and yeah, I think that's about it for like practice. Cause I mean that's obviously common sense. Team chem's common sense, and yeah. The next thing I'm going to talk about is team attitude. And what I mean by team attitude is when let's give a scenario. It's it's 5-1 S&D. You're down 0-1, and you're like, oh man, we're not gonna win this, guys. Like, we're down 5-1. Let's just think about the next map, which is something you should do. Just like, you know, brush it off your shoulders. Don't worry about it. It's just a map. But on the other side of your head, you should be thinking, yo, we gotta take this back and show we don't go down without a fight. Is basically what I'm saying. And a lot of 5-0 comebacks that happen. You see like Optic versus Complexity. I think everybody knows that one. And you know, just 5-1 comebacks. It's just take one round at a time. I never notice the round counts when I'm playing S&D, even like especially when I'm down, is because it just doesn't go through my head. Like I take every round serious because I forgot what pro said this, and it makes it like I think it was Clayster. He said, I forgot what map we were playing. It was a long time ago, and he was like, we have to win this round. It's the difference between 3-2 or I think like 2. I don't know, but I think he was saying that one round can make a huge difference because momentum plays a big role in playing video and competitive. Because if you have that momentum, if you have that just that boost that you guys need to carry you on through the next 2 games or how many other games you need, it's pretty big. Because thinking about it, I'd rather lose 5-6 or 5-4 coming from a 5-0 deficit than just giving up and losing like 6-1, 6-0. Sorry, my breath. I'm getting really dry. But this game's about to be over. I think we're winning about now. I don't remember. I recorded this like an hour after. So yeah, I think that's about it. I mean, I guess if you guys watched Formal's video, which you probably did, because it's I'll put the link in the description because it is honestly like if you just listen to it and like just think about it. If you're on a team, you should make your teammates watch it, and it's just go over it. You know, I don't know, but game's about over. I think we already won. I think this is like it's probably like second to last hill in yellow, I think. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. I'm trying to get out more content. This is the first time I've been using the program called Audacity, and the first time I've been using Sony Vegas. I literally took like an hour just learning it. But I hope you guys liked the video. It's cool to talk about just like topics or whatever, and it actually gives me a long time to speak. Even though I frequently stop because my mouth is super dry. So it's been real for you guys. Leave a like, comment, or whatever. Just leave feedback. Feedback's really important. One view.